A rip current is when the current pulls you away from the shore. Here's how to beat it. First, don't panic. Second, let the current take you out. Once it stops, which it will, swim parallel to the shoreline. You'll soon escape the rip current and be able to swim back to shore.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Unmarked graves at a former juvenile detention center are under examination now in Marianna, Florida. Former students and their families hope the discovery of the mass graves and identification of the people buried there will bring some justice and closure.
That facility opened January 1st, 1900 as the Florida State Reform School and operated under various names until last year. A state investigation began in 2008 following allegations of abuse from former students. They called themselves the White House Boys after the White campus building where they say they were viciously beaten. As Channel 3's Amber Southard explains, scientists are now searching newly discovered graves.
Boot Hill, the school cemetery, lay neglected for years, and burial records were incomplete. 31 plain white crosses mark some of the graves. The state closed the campus last June after operating for 111 years. Anthropologists, biologists, and archaeologists from the University of South Florida are preserving records and trying to identify remains. They're using ground-penetrating radar to locate the graves.
And they began moving a little bit north, a little bit west. And the further they moved, the more unmarked graves, mass graves, were uncovered.
Bryant Middleton was one of the White House boys who says they were locked up and beaten with leather straps in a building known as the White House. Middleton lives in Fort Walton Beach but has been in close contact with the USF team. He believes they will find more than 100 boys buried in mass graves.
They, at this period of time, have not even found the outer boundary of the gravesite area, and they just keep uncovering more every day.
He hopes this discovery will eventually lead to justice. In 2010, a 2-year investigation found 500 men who said they had been abused at the school, but prosecutors said inconclusive evidence, and the statute of limitations prevented any criminal prosecution. Middleton hopes the discovery of the bodies will provide the evidence they need to take action.
I don't think that anybody now can lie, deny, cover up, or whitewash this. This is so apparent that it's true.
But he says the discoveries will mean more to the families who never knew the truth.
This is one of the greatest opportunities for parents and siblings and aunts and uncles to now find their children, have them identified, take them home, and give them a proper burial.
Amber Southard, Channel 3 News.